Alright, today I'm going to show you how to put fabric on canvas and even add a monogram. My son's room that I'm redoing kind of has a nautical theme, and so I got this navy and white chevron print, and then I painted this sea to match some of the stuff he has in his room. Alright, so our first step is that I bought a piece of fabric, and I got a half yard because I'm going to use the other part of this for a pillow, but I ironed it and I cut it. And I cut it a little bit wider than my canvas. I just laid my canvas on top, and then I cut out my fabric so that I had room to tuck it at the back. Okay, now the next step is that I'm going to lay my fabric face down. And I have a towel here just to keep everything clean. And then I'm going to take Mod Podge, and I'm just going to put some on a brush. And you don't need a ton here. It doesn't need to be wet. I just want it to be nice and sticky so that my fabric will lay down nice and flat and adhere to the canvas well, because I don't want it to be loose or to have any places where it's coming up. Okay, if you didn't want to do fabric, another really cute thing to do to put a monogram on is to do some kind of a collage with magazine clippings or quotes or cool pictures that you find, and then you would basically just do the same technique that I'm doing, and you just lay Mod Podge down, and then you would lay those things on top of it, and then it's super cute to put a letter on that afterwards if you would like. Okay, so I have my canvas covered with Mod Podge. It's all wet. Now I'm going to take it and lay it down flat on the fabric. Okay, and then, I just give it a little press, then I'm going to take it and make sure it is nice and straight before I staple. So I'm just looking at it to make sure, because I'm doing chevron, I want all of my lines to be just right up and down, and so I think I've got it. And so now I'm just smoothing it out. Okay, and so this is all nice and smooth, and the fabric is attached. Okay, so now the next thing that I want to do, see, the fabric's not coming off. Now the next thing that I want to do is I have my handy dandy staple gun, and so I'm going to go around these edges, and I'm just going to take it over and over on the other side. If you like to gift wrap, then you're going to like this part. But I'm just going to create a nice tight corner on the edge here, and then I will put in a staple. Okay. I feel like a staple gun is going to hold this the very best. Okay, if you want to use something else, you probably could, but test it first if you just use hot glue, because it may not hold. Okay, so I'm going to go around and staple all of my edges, and I'm going to do this one this way, landscape instead of portrait. And then now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sea that I painted, and I'm going to put a generous amount of hot glue on the back, and I'm going to lay it on here, and voila, in just a couple minutes you have fabric on canvas with a cute monogram. There you go.